Good morning class. In the previous class we have discussed about the elements of delegation. Okay, but in today's class I am going to start with the importance of delegation from the chapter organizing. So these are the 6 importance of the delegation. First is effective management, next is employee development, the third is motivation of employees, fourth is facilitate growth, fifth is managerial hierarchy, and the sixth and the last is better coordination. So these are the 6 importance of delegation. We will discuss all these one by one. Let's start with the first, that is effective management. By delegating on the routine work to the subordinate, the manager is able to concentrate on the policy matters and the decision making. This would increases his effectiveness. So what do manager do? Manager delegate his powers to the subordinate so that he is able to concentrate on the important matters and make decisions on the important issues. So by doing this, it will increases the effectiveness of the management. As you see in this figure, the green fish, suppose he is the manager, he is giving orders or delegating his powers to the golden fish, that is the subordinate. The next is the employee development. As a result of delegation, employees get opportunity to utilize their talent. It allows them to develop the skills necessary to perform the complex task. It makes them better leaders and decision maker. Okay, now when we delegate the powers to the subordinate, what do employees do? Employees get the more opportunity to perform the various tasks by using their skills. Okay, by using their skills they are performing the complex tasks, and also they are becoming the better leaders for the futures, and they are able to take the decision on the important issues. As we see in this figure, the person is guiding or training the workers how to use this technology. Okay, this latest technology, how to use this technology so that they will grow and perform the complex tasks of the organization. The next is the motivation of the employees. Delegation implies grant of authority to the subordinate. So they have a sense of recognition. They are motivated to work for higher performance. When we delegate the authority to the subordinate, okay, the employees get motivated to perform the higher performance. If we does not motivate the employee, they will not perform the complex task, as motivation is very important in the organization to get the things done. As you see in this figure also, the person who is riding a horse, okay, he can motivate the horse. If he run, he will give the carrot to the horse. That is why he was running, because horse know दैट अगर वो रन करेगा उसको कैरेट मिलेगी खाने के लिए. तो एक मोटिवेशन है हॉर्स के अंदर रन करने के लिए. दैट इज वाई ही वॉज डूइंग हिज टास्क, दैट इज द रनिंग, because he will get carrot to eat. The next is facilitate growth. If an enterprise expand well-trained, experienced and competent persons readily available to take the position, it will advantage to the business. So facilitate growth का क्या मतलब है? ओवरऑल डेवलपमेंट होना ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में. अगर जो एंटरप्राइज है, ठीक है, उसके पास वेल ट्रेन और कॉम्पिटेंट पर्सन होंगे जो कि ईजिली कोई भी टास्क परफॉर्म कर सकेंगे, इससे किसको एडवांटेज होगा? ओवरऑल बिजनेस को एडवांटेज होगा, एंड बिजनेस विल बी ग्रो और इट विल बी एक्सपैंड इन साइज. एज यू सी, देखो इस फिगर में पहले ट्री स्मॉल था, धीरे धीरे करके वो इतना बड़ा हो गया. मीन्स इट वॉज एक्सपैंडिंग और द ग्रोइंग बाय परफॉर्मिंग और बाय हैविंग द एडिक्वेट एम्प्लॉयज इन द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. The next is the managerial hierarchy. Delegation enables managers and subordinates to establish a relationship with each other. It improves the atmosphere and maintain effective coordination at all the level of the management. तो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के अंदर मैनेजमेंट एक हायरार्की डेवलप करता है, ओके, सबऑर्डिनेट की help से, means it is developing a relationship between the subordinate and the superior with the help of delegation. So एक ऐसा एटमॉस्फेयर इफेक्ट क्रिएट हो जाता है ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के अंदर जिससे कोऑर्डिनेशन मेंटेन रहे, इफेक्टिव कोऑर्डिनेशन रहे हर एक लेवल के अंदर. एज यू सी इन दिस फिगर देयर आर 3 लेवल एंड ईच लेवल इज वेल कोऑर्डिनेटेड विथ ईच अदर. The next is the better coordination. Delegation enables the managers and subordinates to establish relationship with each other. It improves the atmosphere and maintain effective coordination at all the level of the management. So कोऑर्डिनेशन क्या होता है? डेलीगेशन की हेल्प से हम बेटर कोऑर्डिनेशन डेवलप कर सकते हैं एट वेरियस लेवल ऑफ द मैनेजमेंट. एज यू सी इन दिस फिगर, द 4 person by coordinating each other they are able to solve the puzzles. So these are the 6 importance of the delegation. Now we will do about the decentralization. Before decentralization, first understand the meaning of centralization and the decentralization. So the centralization means it refers to the concentration of authority at the top level. An organization is centralized when the decision making authority is in the hands of the top level management only. सो सेंट्रलाइजेशन का क्या मतलब होता है? जब अथॉरिटी किसके पास होती है? सिर्फ और सिर्फ टॉप लेवल मैनेजमेंट के पास होती है, वही सारे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के डिसीजन लेता है. ओके, ये अथॉरिटी हम क्या नहीं करते, हम डिस्ट्रीब्यूट या आगे ट्रांसफ़र नहीं करते हैं. नेक्स्ट इज डिसेंट्रलाइजेशन. डिसेंट्रलाइजेशन रेफर्स टू अ सिस्टमैटिक डेलीगेशन ऑफ अथॉरिटी throughout all the levels of management and in all the department. So decentralization के अंदर हम क्या करते हैं? हम अपनी अथॉरिटी को डेलीगेट कर देते हैं among all the levels of management and in all the department. As you see in this figure, the first figure represent about the centralization, that the middle person is the topmost authority and from that person all the other employees are connected and they will get orders or the information or instruction from the middlemost level. Okay, but in decentralization, as you see, the different person who are in the center are connected with each other, means the powers are delegated among the all the various figure. Okay, now decentralization refers to a systematic delegation of authority throughout all the level of management and in all department. An organization is said to be decentralized when managers at middle and lower level are given the authority to take decisions and action on matters related their respective area of the work. So decentralization क्या होता है? जब हम delegate करते हैं authority throughout the level of management and in all department. Okay, और decentralization organization वही होता है जब managers जो होते हैं middle और lower level पर, उनके पास भी इतनी authority हो कि वो decision ले सके और act कर सके on the important matters. Okay, now the top management retain only the authority for taking major decision and also retain the authority for overall coordination and control of the organization. जो टॉप मैनेजमेंट होता है वो कौन सी अथॉरिटी लेता है? जो बहुत ही इम्पॉर्टेंट मैटर्स होंगे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के, वो बेसिकली उन पे ज़्यादा फोकस करता है और बाकी अथॉरिटी अपनी क्या कर देता है? डिस्चार्ज कर देता है टू द लोअर एंड द मिडल लेवल. इससे क्या होता है? हमारी क्विक डिसीजन मेकिंग होती है, एग्जीक्यूटिव डेवलपमेंट होता है, डेवलपमेंट ऑफ मैनेजरियल स्किल्स, जो स्किल्स होती है मैनेजरियल की वो डेवलप होती है। रिलीज टॉप मैनेजमेंट का जो बर्डन होता है वो थोड़ा रिड्यूस हो जाता है। फैसिलिटेट ग्रोथ, ओवरऑल ग्रोथ होती है ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की। एंड एक बेटर कोऑर्डिनेशन या कंट्रोल रहता है ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के अंदर, अंडर द डिसेंट्रलाइजेशन ऑफ द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन। Now the next topic is the importance of the decentralization. First, develop initiative among the subordinate. Decentralization gives the manager at the lower level to take all those decisions which are for the betterment of the organization. This helps in enhancing confidence and self-reliance among the employees. डिसेंट्रलाइजेशन क्या करता है, लोअर लेवल मैनेजर्स को भी बोलता है कि वो इम्पॉर्टेंट डिसीजंस ले फॉर द बेटरमेंट ऑफ द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, जिससे कि उनके अंदर एक कॉन्फिडेंस एंड सेल्फ डिपेंडेंटनेस जो होती है एनहांस हो जाती है अमंग द एम्प्लॉयज। Next point is quick decision making. In a decentralized organization, quick decision making is possible for the lower level manager as approval from various levels being not required. Lower level manager can take much faster decision on their own. So decentralization helps in making the decision quickly, as the lower level manager does not need the approval of the top level manager and he can decide or take the decision quickly. The next is relief to top management. Decentralization permits the top executive to share his excessive workload with his subordinate. This helps the top management to utilize their valuable time on more important matters. So, जब टॉप मैनेजमेंट अपनी पावर्स को डेलीगेट कर देता है, ठीक है, डिसेंट्रलाइज करता है, तो उसका जो वर्कलोड होता है वो क्या हो जाता है, रिड्यूस हो जाता है बाय डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिंग द अथॉरिटी टू द सबऑर्डिनेट। एंड टॉप मैनेजमेंट को एक रिलीफ मिलता है और जो भी उसका वैल्यूएबल टाइम है वो इम्पॉर्टेंट मैटर्स पे लगाता है, यानी कि यूज़ करता है। द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज फैसिलिटेट ग्रोथ. Decentralize enables the manager at the lower level as well as the departmental head to perform to their full potential and a sense of healthy competition among the department. It will contribute a lot of development of the organization. तो डिसेंट्रलाइजेशन क्या करता है, ग्रो करता है with the help of the lower level manager, as now they having the फुल अथॉरिटी टू मेक डिसीजन. सो जब वो खुद से परफॉर्म करते हैं, डिसाइड करते हैं, तो एक हेल्दी कंपटीशन डिपार्टमेंट्स के बीच में डेवलप होता है, ठीक है. इससे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जो होता है वो ग्रो करता है. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज डेमोक्रेटिक सिस्टम. Decentralization share authority and responsibility between the manager, so it is a democratic approach towards the management. So decentralization एक डेमोक्रेटिक सिस्टम प्रोवाइड करता है बिकॉज इसमें हम लोअर और मिडिल लेवल के डिसीजंस को भी कंसिडर करते हैं, उनके सजेशंस भी हम लोग समझते हैं. तो इसलिए एक डेमोक्रेटिक अप्रोच है टुवर्ड्स द मैनेजमेंट. The last is better control. Decentralization leads to better control by evaluating the performance of the various departments. So एक कंट्रोल, एक डिसिप्लिन हम डिसेंट्रलाइजेशन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के अंदर मेंटेन रहता है. वाई? बिकॉज वी आर कंटिन्यूसली evaluating the performance of the various department of the various employee, जिससे कि एक प्रॉपर डिसिप्लिन, एक प्रॉपर कंट्रोल मेंटेन रहे. So these are the basic 6 importance of the decentralization. Now we will discuss our last topic of this chapter, that is the difference between delegation and decentralization. The first difference is the meaning. Delegation के अंडर में one person to another means we delegate authority from one person to the another, but in decentralization the authority is delegate or to the whole organization. Okay, next is nature. It is individualistic, means and under the delegation it's द अथॉरिटी जो होती है वो इंडिविजुअल टू इंडिविजुअल पास होती है, बट डिसेंट्रलाइजेशन का नेचर कैसे है, टोटलिस्टिक, मीन्स ओवरऑल पूरे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को हम क्या करते हैं, अथॉरिटी ट्रांसफ़र करते हैं. ओके, द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज द स्कोप. डेलीगेशन हैज़ अ लिमिटेड स्कोप. Why? Because we multiply the authority with the two, but under the decentralization it has a wider scope because the authority is multiplied by many. Next is the responsibility. Under delegation, the responsibility remains in the hand with the superior itself, but under decentralization we relieve up to the certain extent. Means हमारे अंदर मतलब हम थोड़े extent तक relieve कर सकते हैं. Next point is effectiveness. Under delegation, it is effective in an all organization, but decentralization is mostly effective to the large organization. The next is relationship. Under delegation, we have superior subordinate relationship, but under decentralization, we have a autonomous unit in the organization. Okay, so these are the basic difference between delegation and decentralization, and this is our last topic of this chapter also. In the next class I'm going to start with the another chapter. Okay student, thank you.